people give their 30-second pitches, what would be some of your suggestions to make it a more impactful delivery?
Number one, I wish it would be 30 seconds. Most people, when you meet them at a networking event, and I did a presentation last night, and when I came out, a guy tried to pitch to me his business at my presentation. And I simply said, please stop. I said, because what you're doing is so rude. And it's like he almost hit me with a water hose because he tried to tell me everything about his business. And I didn't even know his name.
Yeah.
So the number one thing I think that you can do when you want to pitch your business is don't pitch your business. Mm-hmm. If you have to pitch your business, then be practiced. Mm-hmm. If someone asks me, well, Anthony, what do you do? And I says, well, I'm the founder of Power Networking Los Angeles. It is developed to bring networking events to the African American community where we can teach each other how to learn, earn, and return. Mm-hmm. And I stop talking.
That's it.
If it's my personal business, I say I am the founder of Fire Prevention Consultants. I operate as the voice for contractors and architects to code enforcement agencies when they're looking for alternate means and methods to the building code and fire code.
I love that.
I've helped businesses save over $10 million in the course of my career.
Now, when he first introduced himself, and he stopped right there, and then I went, "Are you certified?" Because it was like a natural fit, right? And he hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. So then, and I think the next time I heard him, he goes, "I gave that some thought. Oh my goodness!" So again, that's the impact, right?
Yes.
Is to be able to bring it so people truly understand what you do, and then want to ask you that next question.
Additional questions.
So to answer your question, you need to be able to tell people who you are.
Yeah.
What it is that you do in the shortest frame possible, and how do you add value. And if you can get those three things in 30 seconds, it should take you 20 seconds.
20 or less.
Seconds and done. And then flip the script. Immediately get off you and make it about them. And what do you do?
Yeah.
And then when you can compliment what they do, because everybody wants to talk about themselves. And if you want to do business with people, people will only do business with people they know. So you have to build an affinity. So if Crystal was introducing herself to me and I heard that tennis thing, I would share with her, years ago, I won the California Pacific Coast Tennis Championship in the 3.5 division in mixed doubles and men's doubles. I want to hear about your tennis career. Again, off of me and back onto her, but establishes a foundation of affinity.
I think that's a very good approach and a very good strategy, and small businesses need to know that, because you're right. Most of them are trying to sell their whole business to you in 30 seconds. And it doesn't work.
Our eyes roll up in our head.
Yeah, because you don't. First of all, you don't know them.
Yeah,
that's right.
I don't know you from Adam.
Yeah.
But you want to sell me something. Get to know who I am and let me know who you are before you try to sell me whatever it is you're selling me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just best just to say hello and find out about a person. For those of us that are business people, and also, time is precious. And so I take time to find out, do I even want to do business with that person, or are they worth my time and effort? Because some people just talk the talk, and they're not going to take any action.
That's right.
So that's where we want to find out, is who is at a place where they're going to take action. Not everybody is ready for everything at any given moment.
Right. That's a good point.
And I'm really impressed by people when you have a conversation with them and they ask you, you want to do something together, and sometimes it's just an art of futility, right? But then they're like the next day calling you, okay, so let's get. I mean, when I met Gilbert, in fact, everyone that I've met that I have that are my colleagues that I work with, that's the type of opportunities. I mean, we'll say, hey, let's go do something. And we're like, okay. And then next week he goes, okay, so we're going to be here and here, and there's a meeting set up, and let's go. Okay, works for me. You'll have time to be thinking about it and talking it to death. Let's not talk it to death. Let's just do it.
That is true.
If it's something that's pretty amazing that you're going to do.
So, as the chief judge of Division F, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that's a simple thing. Within Toastmasters, twice a year we hold different contests, speech contests.
Right.
Well, we pulled together the best of the speakers for different clubs and have them compete against each other. And so you need a series of anonymous judges to sit in the audience and then fill out ballots on who was the best speaker. And so I put those groups of people together. We try to put 7 to 9 judges in at a contest with a tiebreaker judge that only I will know the identity of that person.
Right.
Yeah, and then they will judge that contest so it remains anonymous.
So the audience, they don't know the judges are among them.
Not really.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Because see, then that they're a little bit more relaxed, doing their thing. You know, this is good. This is
really
good.
good. I've actually, in fact, I just 2 days ago, I had a meeting with the youth group that I work with, the Nifty Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, and I mentioned it to you about being involved, us creating bringing in a Toastmaster when we're doing our biz camp.
Yes.
Because the kids, one of the I think, the uniqueness about the Nifty program is from the first day, because we only have 10 days to do what we have to do, right? So day one, the kids have to get up and they have to tell us who they are and how old they are, what school they go to, and then what business idea do they have. And then that, from every single day until the 10 days or the 11 days are up, they are in front of the classroom and preparing to do a Shark Tank type pitch at the end of it.
Yeah.
But this particular group we had, the kids were amazing. I think they all must have been in some public speaking or debate program at school.